Hello friends, welcome back to another session of Apache Kafka. So in this session we will learn how we can create Kafka consumer. In last session we have seen we done with the creating of Kafka producer. So we will continue with Kafka consumer now. Okay, so the very first thing you have to create a Springboot project using Spring Starter. Okay. So the details will be almost similar, just we will change artifact name and description, because dependency will be same, web and Apache Kafka, Spring for Apache Kafka. This messaging related dependency: publish, subscribe, store, process, stream of records for Kafka. So go ahead and create the project. Select your build tool as a Maven. You can use Gradle also. But mostly Gradle is most of the projects and in industries used Maven only. So you can go with the Maven. If you want to go with Gradle, you can go. Language you select as a Java. This is the latest version of Springboot 3.1.3 com.techhub, and here this is Kafka, Kafka Kafka consumer. Name is Kafka consumer, and change the description also. Kafka consumer application, simple. com.techhub.kafka.consumer. Select type as a var and just select as Kafka. That's it. Web dependency will automatically added. You know how we have seen in the last session also. Web will automatically come. Why? Because we have selected type as a var, packaging type as a var. Fine. Kafka consumer application. This is the description. Kafka consumer application var Java 17. You can go with the 20 also if you have installed the latest version, but it is better to take 17 because it is better to take the lower version, small lower version 1 or 2, because that is a stable one. Okay, so generate this. Okay, it's generated. Now minimize this and you have to open this in your Eclipse. So go ahead and import it, import the same existing Maven project, and browse this and go to your download. Sorry, you need to extract that one. Okay, so extract here, delete this one, and simply just import same Kafka consumer. Producer application we have already done in last session. Okay, this time it will not take much time, it will immediately import. Okay, so the very first step is what? After creating this project, import the same project and delete the test related jar. Optional, but because since we are running only Kafka, so our focus is only Kafka, and that's why I am just deleting that test related jar also, not required. Parent, and this is the application properties. So okay, that is also fine. Test, okay. So test related Maven dependency, delete them. Other two are, one is web and Kafka. That is okay. That's it. Okay, pom.xml is okay. Then we have to delete the package, test package. You need to delete it. Okay, it's deleted. Now what is next? You need to update you need to update the you need to update the application.property file. Application.property file, these details I am writing there. I will explain you what all these properties. Context path remove, I told you in the last, not required. By default it is not required. Okay. This is Apache configuration. So this is Bootstrap server. This is Bootstrap server. Add this one. You need to add in. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Next, topic name. In last session we have seen we have created two topics. One topic that was already manually we created, and the other topic we created via through the producer. Okay. Okay. Fine. So just I'm adding this in metadata file. Next. Group 2. Okay. I think name also we need to add here. Fine. I think it's done. So this one is pending. Okay. Yes. So this is Bootstrap server, localhost 9092, our local Kafka server. This is your topic name, and this is the group. This is the group. Group ID is a new here. All are same, and just two properties are new. What are those? One is group ID. And another one is offset reset. Like earliest, I want whatever the new message is coming, please read those. Don't read from the beginning. If you want to read from beginning, what you need to do, what you need to specify here, tell me in the comment section. We have seen when we created our our console consumer, at that time we have seen. I will show you. Delete. Okay. Not this one. Something is stuck. Okay. Yeah, from beginning. Okay. So this is about that one. We will see that one. Now, other thing, group ID. What is the use of group ID? Group ID is nothing but some consumers are there, like 10 consumers are there, 20 consumers are there, because more than one consumer can be there, and consumer has to register them. So while registering, they need to tell belongs to which group. Yeah, this group. So that one, just they will just differentiate, like in this group how many consumers are there, on the basis of that one. That's it. This value you can take anything, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's it. Earliest that I told you now, and topic name this one. So this is our properties configuration. Okay, that's it. Close this one. Next, we need to create configuration. We need to create okay, some things. Okay, package name is something, C is missing, consumer, CO, okay. Okay, change it. So next we need to create config package where we will add our Kafka configuration. Okay, come down. Okay, so this one we have added already. Now this is our Kafka configuration. In Kafka configuration, what values we need? We need group ID, offset, we need all those. Okay, and we need enable Kafka configuration also. So this is our configuration file. Like Kafka configuration, Kafka configuration. Okay, so this is, you see, Kafka configuration, and the Kafka configuration class has to be marked with 2 annotation. Why 2 annotation? Because to tell Kafka is enabled here, so that's why it will take this configuration and use this bean for Kafka. That's it. But in case of RabbitMQ, this was not required. In Kafka it is required. Okay, so mark this 2 annotation first. Enable Kafka. Kafka, it is coming from Spring Framework .kafka.annotation, and configuration, that is Spring context annotation. Okay, bean configurations you have to define here. So take out all the values from the property file. You need to take the values from property file. Value from where it is? That is again from bean factory. Yes, bean factory. Okay, so Kafka bootstrap server, we are taking the value of bootstrap server. Next we have to take the group, 2 groups are there, and offset reset is there, the value. Okay, so we have to use this one. Okay, yes, fine, that's it. So reading properties from the properties file, that is done here. We have taken Kafka server, bootstrap server, 2 groups ID and 1 offset reset value. Okay, that's it. That's only is required here. Topic is not required here. Where we will require the topic name. Topic name is required at a listener side, and in producer, where we need the topic name, we need topic name at a producer side. Rabbit template, sorry, in Kafka template we need, while sending to Kafka server, we use Kafka template. In that Kafka template we need topic name. In similar, when we read from the Kafka topic, at that time Kafka listener will be there. So we have to tell to Kafka listener, please listen from this topic. So the topic name is not required here. Okay, next we need to create bean factory. Sorry, we need to create consumer factory. If you see in our producer, what we created there, we created there producer factory. I will show you. See, we created here producer factory on the basis of Kafka bootstrap server serialization key and deserialization, serialization key and serialization value. The class of serialization key and class of serialization value, and plus we specified bootstrap server. Similarly, in consumer also we need to specify properties for consumer factory. In producer, it's a producer factory. In consumer, it's a consumer factory. Okay. So for consumer factory also we need to import this one, this beans need to be created. Okay, consumer factory, this is your kafka.core is a consumer factory. Same. Now this consumer factory, if you see, this is a type of string and string, it's a generic. What is the meaning of first string? It representing the name of Kafka topic, and name of Kafka topic will always be in a string. So this is a fixed, it will be string. Second can be anything. Second can be a user defined data type like string, it can be a user, it can be order, it can be any other. It depends on what type of message you want to consume. Whatever you are publishing the message, that same type of message you can consume. So you have to specify that type of message. Okay, so this also string. We'll handle this as a string first. Create a map config. So okay, hash map. Now here we have to specify bootstrap server, group id, whatever group id 1 I have taken, offset, the offset value, and serialization. Now this is not a serialization here because this is a consumer. So if it is a consumer, then this is a deserialization here. So we have to specify key deserializer and value deserializer class. You have to specify similar to, see, if you see the Kafka producer config, yes. So producer side we need to configure key serializer class and value serializer class. Similar to Kafka configuration, Kafka consumer configuration, when we write a consumer configuration, we need to specify key deserializer class and value deserializer class, and that is a string deserializer because string deserializer, that is from common. Yes. You carefully, you have to import carefully. See, two deserializer are there. It is not from com.faster XML Jackson. No, it is from Apache Kafka common serialization. If I will show you here. Yes, we are configuring here deserializer, and deserializer, if you see, we have imported it from org Apache Kafka common serialization, where string deserializer. So string deserializer, this is for key. Key is what? Key is our nothing. String, Kafka topic name is a key. Value is a string only here currently, but this can be anything. This can be a other user defined data type such as customer, address, order, any other user defined data type it can be. So according to that we have to do this deserialization. Okay. Currently this is a string, so we have configured here. So default Kafka consumer factory. What was there in the consumer? Default Kafka producer factory. Similar, consumer producer. Okay, import the same and just return. Okay, next, concurrent Kafka listener container factory. What was there in Kafka producer? Kafka template, that's it. Kafka template only. There was only Kafka template. Because why this template? Because through the template only we are publishing our message. We are sending our message to Kafka server by using Kafka template only. So that's why Kafka template is created. Now who will receive the message or who will consume the message? Kafka consume listener. Kafka listener will consume the message. So we need to mark @ Kafka listener annotation. That annotation you have to tell to that annotation, please use this Kafka listener consumer factory. So that's why we need to create Kafka concurrent Kafka listener container factory. Okay. Let me make it bigger. Fine. And what is this qualifier? Why this qualifier I am using? To just be clear, so that which factory we are using. We are using string consumer factory. We are using the bean whose name is string consumer factory. Where it is? This is string consumer factory, this bean. So that's why we are consuming that here. And we are creating concurrent Kafka container factory is equal to new concurrent Kafka listener container factory, and just we are setting our factory. What is our factory? Consumer factory. This factory string consumer factory and returning. That's it. Okay. This is to just consume a string type message. First we will do this only, we will add that other also. Okay, next we need to create a listener. We need to create the following listener service: string consumer listener service. I am giving both separate, so that's because this is the recommended. Service should be separate, that's why. So create a service package, service, and in this service simply create your class string consumer service. There we created string producer service. Here string consumer service, relevant name @service. Okay, mark with @service annotation. Okay, and you need to consume a message. Yes, this one. Kafka listener. Yes, how will you listen? Kafka listener you have to add. Listen from where? Kafka listener. Okay, means this is producer Kafka. Okay. So here if you see concurrent Kafka listener container factory, here is a Kafka consumer factory is there. So from this factory it's configuring Kafka listener. Okay, but we have not tell from which topic it has to consume. So the topic name is my Kafka dot topic dot name, whatever name we have given. What is the name of this my dot Kafka dot topic dot name? What is the value? Tell me in the comment section what is the value. My test topic. Okay, so from my test topic it will consume from my test topic. What is group ID? Group ID means just to grouping the just used to grouping the consumer. So group ID I am taking my group ID 1 2, simple. Okay, that's it, because that only we have configured here. If you see group ID, my Kafka topic group ID, this one only, but it's not required. If like that if you give configure this only, then it will work. No, it will work if you give any number also. Okay, because just group name only, just group ID, some group ID, common group ID they are using to communicate. That's it. Fine. If it is different also it will work. Fine. So consumer, where is, okay, this is our consumer. So in consumer what you are consuming? String. That's it. Message of type string you are consuming, and you have to tell which container factory has to use. Currently this container factory, if you don't give, it will work. I will show you. It will work. Just simply print this message. That's it. We are printing string message like that. That's simply we are printing here. That's it. String message we are printing. That's it. So I think consumer is done. Okay, now just run this consumer, producer and consumer both, and see once. Okay, both are up, and you can see here it's consuming. Welcome to another session of Kafka. Namaste, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Hello. Early, whatever is early, that is also it is consuming. And if you give here, suppose okay, I need to go to there, just 1 minute. If I will specify here beginning, what will happen? Okay, we think we need to go to from beginning. Let's see, stop it, stop the consumer, and earliest from beginning or beginning. I don't know whether it is beginning or from beginning. Let's see. No, something different. Offset has some other use. We'll see this later. Okay, not that one. So make it the same, earliest, and stop it, run it. If anyone knows about the auto offset reset, let me know. Okay, my topic partition assigned error. Stop it and clear it, run it. Okay. Oh, earliest means the message is not consumed, I think. Okay, let's see. We'll see this more details about this later. We will conduct some question and answers. I think in that one we will cover what is the use of this one. Okay. Currently you leave it. Next. So our consumer is ready now. Clear this one, and if you see our producer is also up. Both applications are up. Now what I will do, I will just send our consumer applications. Consumer hello, instead of hello give here namaste. Namaste. Oh, please, namaste all, anything, whatever you want to give, or else you give the this one, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Sending. So the message is sent. Oh, subscribe spelling is not correct. You will not subscribe in that case. Okay, SUBSCRIBE. Okay, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Send. So message is sent, and it should be consumed where? Currently how many consumer are there? Tell me, write me in the comment section how many consumer are there. Anyway, when we started this session, I didn't show you means how many consumer I have created, but just you keep in mind, in our last session what we started, that is only the consumer running in your application. So how many consumer will be there who will listen this message? Write me in the comment section. Numbers you tell, 1 or 2 or 3, how many? Okay. We will see now. So one is this our consumer, our application consumer, this whatever we created now, Kafka consumer, this application is consuming. This is one consumer. Another consumer is this one. This is our another consumer, this one. If you see, wait, I will send again and I will show you. As you know, we have sent this only, and it is already consumed. Okay, send again and just see it. So what message I want to give here now? This, hello guys, this is Apache Kafka course. Simple, send it. You can see this is our console consumer, it's consuming, and this is downside. If you see, this is our application consumer, it's consuming. If I send it again, so see I will clear it. I will clear this application console, and console consumer is there, and now I will hit this same again. Downside, you can see, you observe that both consumer are there. This is your console consumer, and downside you can see this application console also. So it should come for both. Yeah, it is coming for both. So how many consumer are there? It will come. There is no binding like no binding as we have given in RabbitMQ. In RabbitMQ we have created exchange, then we have created queue, and we did binding, and from that binding only whatever listener is there will listen. But here that concept is not there, because this is a pub sub model. Just one topic will be there, and that topic for that topic publisher and subscriber will register itself. So here our application, our consumer application, whenever our consumer application starts, it get registered with Kafka server. Whenever our consumer Kafka consumer application start, it get registered with Kafka server. And whenever Kafka producer sends a message to Kafka server will see in a list how many consumer are registered for this topic, and one by one your Kafka server will send the message to all the consumer. Currently 2 consumers are there. There can be a number of consumer, no issue. Okay, so like that we can create our consumer. So this consumer is currently type of string. Now I think you can create another type of consumer very easily. Just some configuration changes are required, but you can do. Let's do that first. I'm just stopping consumer, not producer. Okay. So the next thing, you need to have a bean of consumer factory for what? For order consumer factory. Now where is our order class? Order classes are available under producer, Kafka producer project. You have to copy as it is. This package has to copy as it is. Don't change any package name, anything. As it is you have to keep. But in RabbitMQ we were configuring one extra bean, and using that bean, if package is different, then also it is successfully deserializing and serializing. But that you cannot do in in Kafka. You cannot do that in Kafka. The class should be same. So what you should have to do, you have to copy and paste as it is. Even this is different, com.techhub.kafka.producer.vo, but it generally should be consumer.vo. You cannot do that one. That's why it is recommended to create all the beans, all the VO value object or transfer object should be created in a jar file, and that jar you should add in your project. So that will be better, because you should not, you will remove that botheration of creating copy of that one or creating a separate places. Better than that, you keep in a one jar file and you import that jar file using using your maven pom.xml file. Just in pom.xml file you have to specify the dependency and automatically it should be added. That will be easy. In that case you no need to change this project, you no need to worry about this package name also, but currently you just keep as it is here. Okay, now the second thing, you need to create this bean of a consumer factory for order. For order you need to create order consumer factory. So definitely key is what, the first string is representing topic name, so that is a string, always will be string, no doubt. Second is different now. Second is what, tell me in the comment section what should be the type of this one. What is the type in our consumer? What is the type in our consumer? Tell me, write me in the comment section. What is the type of producer factory? What is the type of producer factory in your producer application? I will show. You can see order info vivo. So that only has to be taken at consumer side. Order info vivo. That's it. Now, is it enough? No, it's not enough. You have to change something. First, this group ID you have to change. Group ID I have to use second one. Even if you use that group ID, no issue, you can use, but it's recommended for each you should take a group ID. Actually, group ID is representing how many consumer are there that is coming under this group. That's it. Doesn't hold any other meaning. That's it. Okay. So group ID 2. Okay, fine. Offset whatever the value we configured in our properties, same it's taking. String deserializer, that is okay, because this is a key deserializer class. This is your key deserializer class, that is okay. But is it correct? It is okay to take string as a value deserializer class? No, you need to have JSON deserializer. You need to have JSON deserializer. I will show you. Yes, JSON deserializer dot class. So give this JSON deserializer class. Let me stop producer also. Okay, fine. So JSON deserializer dot class. So where is this JSON deserializer? You have to import this carefully, because this JSON deserializer is available under two. One is com.fasttrack.xml. You should not use this one. That should be always from Spring Framework.Kafka support serializer. So JSON deserializer, it's okay. This is okay to have. Is it okay? Not okay. Still you have to add trusted package. What is the meaning of trusted package? Do you trust on this package so that it can be deserialized? By default the trusted package is java.utl, java.lang. These all are the trusted package. You want to do some other trusted package, you have to tell, then only it will deserialize. So you need to add these properties. Suppose currently I'm not adding. Okay, we'll just comment this one. We'll add, but we will comment it. I'm just commenting. Fine. Okay, next concurrent Kafka listener. Same, the concurrent Kafka listener we have created above, but this Kafka, this is for this Kafka concurrent Kafka listener is for string and order VO. It should be string and order VO. And qualifier is what? consumer, order consumer factory, order consumer factory. That's it. That's it. It's over. Yes, configuration is over. We have intentionally commented this one. We will uncomment this one. We will see what will be the error, and then we will come. Okay. Next, what we need to do? We need to create a service for same as string consumer factory. We have to create order consumer service, string consumer service, same as string consumer service. We need to create order consumer service. Okay, open order consumer service. Now here, what changes you need to have now? Actually, you have to make the changes in both the service now. Tell me what is that, or else if you don't know, let's run this consumer and see. Okay, producer will run successfully. Let's run producer successfully first. Okay, producer is running. Clear this. Now I am running consumer. We'll see. It should throw error. Okay. No. It is okay. Fine. Why it is happening? No, I will tell you. Open consumer and consumer service. Okay, both it is type of service, that's why. Okay, string only, that's why it is taking. Fine. So we will make some changes first, because both are type of string only. It will take that one only. Okay, so in order consumer service, go to order consumer service first. So this should be consuming what? It should consume order info VO message, and here should be order message. Now let's run and see. Okay, this ran successfully. Okay, fine. Now what you have to do, you have to send the message. Send message from this one. See, it's consuming string message is consuming here. It's consuming string message. Okay. Okay, now send other message, and let's see. Now you see, go to consumer. What happened? It's not consuming. See, it's not consuming. Okay, sorry. Stop consumer. Topic. What is the topic name? It's consuming from the same topic always. Okay, in that topic no message is going on. Message topic name is second, topic name 2. This one we need to use here. This is the one mistake that we did. It was consuming from the same topic. It was consuming from same topic, same group ID, same topic. So okay. Fine. Topic name we have to tell. Order we are consuming from separate topic. String message we are consuming from separate topic. So we have to tell the name of topic. Okay. Fine. Clear it. And now send it. Yes. Now you got the error. Now what is this error? Cannot create from string to payload. This one, why it is not able to create? See, So what happening actually here, if you see, there are two. If you open Kafka configuration, there are two Kafka listener container factory. Kafka listener container factory are two are there, and by default it is picking the first one and it is using here. It's not inferring from what type of parameter is there, it's not taking. For that purpose, what we should do, we have to tell container factory. What is our container factory? If you see here, container factory, we are telling clearly. For string also, what is container factory? For string, what is container factory? What is the container factory? Container factory for string. For string, container factory name is string Kafka listener factory. This is the container factory. String Kafka listener factory. This is for string. So you have to tell here to be more clear. Anyway, string is automatically injecting. You need no need to tell. For other you need to tell, but it is better to tell for both. So this is string Kafka listener factory. The name I am giving like that. Okay, string Kafka listener factory. If you see here, string Kafka listener factory. For second one, what is the name of the container factory? Order Kafka listener factory. Order Kafka listener. So you have to tell the name, order Kafka listener factory. Container factory name is order Kafka listener factory. That's it. Now it will listen. It will now this has a information which listener factory has to use. Now your listener knows that which container factory has to use. So just stop this consumer once and run it again. And this time we'll copy and send this one. Something okay, yes. Now close this one. Now why we intentionally commented this line, trusted package. I want to show you what is the meaning of trusted package here. If you read this exception, the class com.techhub.kafka.producer.vo order info vivo is not in trusted package. This package is something else. It is not in your trusted package. So that's why it is not deserializing. You have to tell to your Kafka. So if you believe this class is safe to deserialize, please provide its name. If the serialization is only done by trusted source, see, you know who did the serialization? Tell me, who did the serialization? Serialization we only have done in our Kafka producer. In our Kafka producer, we only have done the serialization. So we believe that it's a safe to deserialize because we only deserialized. So it is safe to deserialize, so that we can trust on this one. And if we can trust on this one, we can add this name. And if we want to trust on all, we can add a star. So simple, it's very simple. Just you need to add this package in a trusted package. This is my trusted package. Now this will deserialize only from this package. If some other package is there, then what you have to do? You have to add multiple here. This is an array. This can be an array. This can be an array. Multiple you have to add. Okay, fine. anyway, you know how you can create a array. I'm not going to display show you how can you create array. Okay, so if you want to trust on all packages, whatever is coming, in that case just you give here star, it will trust all. But we should not do that one, we should trust only on our packages, that's it, that is our concern. So now this is our trusted package. Yes, so this error should not come now. Clear it and run this one. Now if it is trusted, then the last message will come, it should consume the last message also. No, it was not deserialized at that time, but it should consume that again. Let's see whether it is doing. Yes, it's doing. Yes, clear it, clear this. Send this again. This time I am just changing the value, I am changing this value to 88888 something, that's it, and I am just sending, and it is consuming successfully. Yes, and you can see order message, and if I send string, it will consume string also, so string message, hello guys, this is Apache Kafka course, and order message, the order value, and other consumer also there for this is our other consumer for our my test topic 2. For my test topic 2 we have this one, this message just we sent. I will send once again and I will show you again. Okay, yes, this is okay. Just send it. Yes, I'm just sending. From here you can read it. Do here little bit. Fine. So produce. Yes, it's consuming. Change the order name 5555 something, 55666 something. It will come. Yes, it's consuming because 2 consumer are there for this also. For this topic 2 consumer are there. For my test topic also there are 2 consumer. One console consumer, one application consumer. For this topic also there are 2 consumer, one console consumer and one application consumer. Okay, so like that we can create consumer for our Kafka topic. Fine. Yes, this is, so with this we have done with Kafka course also. One point we missed, that is the use of auto offset reset config. I think it will be not big concept that you will not understand. You can search on Google and you do some assignment lab as assignment you do, and you just try in your system. You can very easily find. Or else what we are thinking to conduct a question and answer session live. In that one we will I will prepare some of the questions, some of the very important question of Kafka, and we will conduct that one first if time permit. I'm not saying that immediately we will do, but yeah, I'm planning that also. Okay, so this is all about the Kafka. Fine. In the next session I think I'm planning to start some MongoDB related. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so this is all about, and please make your financial support also. Please make your financial support also, so that also we can help you better. Okay, so this is all about this session, and we are done with our Kafka. Thank you and have a nice day. We'll see you in the next session. Bye bye.